Okay, I know this series is a GeoNode series, but I just want to finish this. Okay, so it's more like a shader series. No, but this video will solve a specific problem. So if you like doing this building thing, and you don't want all this window to be monotone, like the same. And in reality, they can't be the case. Okay, you can't look at the buildings and all the windows will be the exact same material, exact same color. That won't happen. So what I'm going to do is to change that. Okay, just add a little bit of randomness. So remember, we got this as a shader here. So basically, we got like the base color. Base color. Let me just turn this down a little bit. So the building will have a darker color or whatever color that you want. Okay, right now let's just go back to this darker color, and then what I'm going to do is to change the color of the window, because the window do have a different material. Okay, so I'm going to do like a zoom it in, maybe zoom it out a little bit so you guys can see it more clearly. Okay, so remember we got the color ramp here. So basically we got like a black and white, but you can also add in more colors. Okay, so let me show you. So instead of just using one principal BSDF, you can do something like the color ramp. Okay, so color ramp, and remember color ramp, we can add a lot of color here. So for example, you can you can change this to click this. Let's change it to brighter, maybe this color. Okay, and you can add more transition. Okay, so you can have the color of I don't know. You can just drag it down, and maybe lighter, something like that. Okay, and you can even add more. Okay, you can get this color here, and you can even change that to color something like this. And of course, you can even add more. Okay, you can even add a little bit more, and you can change it to like a different tilt, just different tilt color. Okay, so once you've done that, you can just change this, plug it to the base color, so it will not be like a really monotone color. So it'll be all sort of a colory thing. And what I'm going to do is to add in a I believe we can add a noise texture. Okay, and we can just add the noise textures to fog. Okay, and okay, let me just check it out. And I'm going to change that to like different building. So what I'm going to do is to get a object info node here. So change the location to that vector. Okay, so different buildings should have a different color now. So it's still computation going on, and okay, and I believe I can change the 3D him to let's change that to a different hybrid multifacial actor, roughness, distortion. Let me test a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to give you the best result. Okay, I test a lot, so I finally decided to use a textural terrain. Okay, so basically use a noise texture and use a textural terrain, and I can randomize the building's color by using the color ramp, and it looks pretty good. Okay, let me just go back to the layout, go to the material, and let's go to the 0. Okay, let me just zoom in out a little bit so you guys can see the amazing result. Okay, so you got like different buildings have a different reflection, different color. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And so if you want to like fine-tuning things, you can just go back to GeoNode, and I believe we can we can fine-tune. Maybe It's still it's a shading thing. Let's just restrict it to shading, and then and GeoNode. So the noise texture. Okay, let me just go in a little bit. A noise texture. Let me change the. Yep. Let me change the mapping a little bit. So maybe that's too much. So I'm going to make it like a wider window. Okay, maybe something like that. Just 1 or 2. Okay, and if I go 0, it will be something like this. Okay, but in fact that looks like a better than before, because it's not so narrow. It even sort of like simulates the veranda sort of thing. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we got all sort of different color here, and let's just use the realistic rendered view, and I'm going to use the world as a node, just a brighter color. Okay, hopefully I can get a better result, or I can use sorry, let's just go back. I can use the like realistic HDRI. I can use the asset browser, I believe, and I can use the HDRIs, and let's refresh it, because I got like a Polyheaven plugin, so I can quickly go with the outdoor, nature, urban, and morning, sunrise and sunset, and between the bridges. Yeah, let me just quickly drop to the world and see the result. Okay, so hopefully we'll quickly get our result. Okay, looks definitely better. If you use Cycle, that's definitely going to be better. Okay, let's render this. Okay, looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. And the base color, we can adjust the shading. Okay, I'm going to change it a little bit darker, and make it metallic. Okay, roughness, maybe rough but metallic. Okay, so it may look better. So really rough, really metallic, veranda sort of thing. Okay, and it will be GeoNode generated and using shader. Got the material sort of a building block, and yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And by the way, of course, you can definitely fine-tune this. This is definitely not the final result. So, for example, I still think the base color is too bright. I want to make it darker, and let's get out here and do something like this. Of course, you can definitely change it. But I just want to show you that it's completely doable by combining the GeoNode that I just learned, as well as shading, and make amazing landscape. Okay, so thanks for your time, and if you think this video is helpful, do please give me some up and subscribe my channel. Okay, I do all sort of experiments, and yeah, thanks for your time. Bye.